I said, why are you going to quit? Well, he said the medical...
Have you ever wondered why some people seem to have everything they want, while others struggle their entire lives without seeing their goals come to fruition? Here's the truth you need to hear: the secret isn't luck or chance, it's a universal principle that few have mastered. The law of attraction is what separates those who live an abundant life from those who live in survival mode. But what if I told you that what you've always wanted is waiting for you, but you haven't yet learned how to activate that power within yourself? Bob Proctor, the master of manifestation, knew exactly how to make this happen. In this video, I'll show you everything about this powerful secret and how you can start using it from now on. It's not a fantasy, it's real. Are you ready to change your life? Bob Proctor wasn't just a motivational speaker. He was a student of the human mind, someone who took concepts that seemed mystical and turned them into a practical method for transforming lives. I remember the first time I heard about him, it was like a light went on. The way he explained the law of attraction made perfect sense. Our thoughts create our reality. He dedicated more than 50 years studying this principle and proving that, by changing our mindset, we change everything around us. This isn't generic self-help talk, it's real-life science. Proctor's vision was clear: everything starts inside our mind. He said that success is not about luck, but about vibrational frequency. If you think like a prosperous person, feel like a prosperous person and act like one, the universe responds in the same vibration. And the most interesting thing? He himself was living proof of this. He went from a young man without great prospects to one of the greatest experts in personal development in the world. What did he do? He reprogrammed his own mind. Isn't that amazing? Many people believe that only those who are born rich can live a life of abundance, but Proctor proved otherwise. He himself started without money, without education, without powerful contacts. And yet, he became a millionaire by applying exactly what he taught. If he could do it, anyone can do it. The secret? Change the way you think about yourself and life. If you keep saying that money is hard to make, guess what? He will be. But if you program your mind to see opportunities, everything changes. Bob Proctor was a master at teaching how to create this transformation. He said that most people live on autopilot, repeating limiting beliefs that have been passed down for generations. Money doesn't buy happiness, hard work is the only way. These phrases may be ingrained in your mind without you even realizing it. And that's where the problem lies. As long as you believe this, your reality will be exactly that. What Proctor did was teach how to break this cycle. And look how curious, he always said that, once you understand the law of attraction, you will never see life the same way again. Everything you want already exists on some frequency, you just need to tune into it. It seems magical, right? But it's not. It's pure mentality. Now, think with me, if a thought has so much power, what happens when you learn to truly control them? That's where we come to the next point. Have you ever stopped to think that your thoughts are like a magnet? Every idea you entertain, every belief you repeat, is sending a signal to the universe. Bob Proctor always taught that everything around us vibrates, including our thoughts. And here's the key point: your life today is an accurate reflection of the vibrational frequency to which you are tuned. If you keep complaining that nothing works, guess what? It is vibrating scarcity and attracting more of it. Now, when you start thinking differently, something incredible happens. The big secret is that you don't attract what you want, but what you are. If your mind is full of insecurities and doubts, your reality will be a reflection of this. But if you decide to raise your frequency, starting to focus on what you want, things start to change. This is pure science. Our thoughts generate emotions, which create a vibration, which attracts compatible circumstances. So, if you want prosperity, you need to feel prosperous before you even see the money in your account. And how to change this vibration? Simple: exchange your limiting thoughts for powerful thoughts. Instead of saying "I can't do it," say "I'm learning." Instead of "this isn't for me," say "it's getting to me." Does it seem like nonsense? Try it and see how your energy changes. Bob Proctor said that small changes in the way we think create big changes in reality. If you've ever felt one of those days where everything goes right, it's because, at that moment, your vibration was high. Now, if your energy determines what you attract, how do you keep that frequency at the right level? Start by eliminating what lowers your vibration: complaints, negative news, destructive conversations. And instead, focus on practices that elevate your energy: gratitude, positive affirmations, visualization. A simple trick that works? Start and end the day with a positive thought. When you wake up, ask yourself, what incredible thing could happen today? This changes everything. The truth is that mastering vibrational frequency is like tuning a radio. If you want to hear a successful and abundant station, you need to tune into the right frequency. And once you learn how to do this, your life will never be the same. But for this change to be lasting, we need to understand a fundamental detail about the mind. Most people don't realize it, but there's a constant battle going on inside our heads. On the one hand, the conscious mind, which analyses, judges and chooses. On the other, the subconscious mind, which simply accepts and executes. The problem? The subconscious controls 95% of our life. This means that no matter how much you consciously want a better life, if your subconscious is programmed for scarcity, nothing changes. Bob Proctor said, "Change what is in your subconscious mind, and you will change your life." But how is the subconscious programmed? Simple: repetition and emotion. Everything we hear since childhood, about money, success, relationships, becomes a mental pattern. If you grew up hearing money doesn't grow on trees, your subconscious believes that. And he acts accordingly, sabotaging opportunities and creating difficulties. Now, if you start to reprogram this idea, something incredible happens. Your external reality begins to reflect this new belief. The good news? You can change this schedule. Daily affirmations are a powerful tool. Repeat phrases like "I am prosperous," "incredible opportunities appear for me every day." But be careful, it's no use just talking, you have to feel it. The subconscious does not respond to empty words, it responds to emotion. So, when repeating an affirmation, imagine yourself living it, feel the joy, the confidence. This is how you begin to change the mental structure that governs your life. Another method that Proctor always taught is writing. Take a notebook and write down, every day, the kind of person you want to be. I'm confident, I'm successful, I'm a magnet for good opportunities. This may seem too simple, but it works because the subconscious learns through repetition. The more you reinforce a new idea, the more it becomes a mental pattern. And when that happens, you automatically act according to this new schedule. And here's the big secret: your subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. If you visualize your success clearly, it starts working towards making it real. And that brings us to an essential key to manifesting anything: self-confidence and empowering beliefs. The truth is that no one achieves anything great without believing in themselves. Bob Proctor always said that self-confidence is not a luxury, but a requirement for success. If you don't believe you deserve an amazing life, how do you expect the universe to deliver it to you? The law of attraction responds to your vibration, and if your energy is one of doubt and insecurity, what will you attract? More reasons to doubt. Therefore, before expecting external changes, it is essential to strengthen your internal beliefs. But where do these beliefs come from? Most of the time, from childhood, past experiences, and even other people's opinions. If someone grew up hearing "you will never be rich" or "success is only for those who are lucky," these phrases become internal truths. The problem is that these truths shape reality. Now, imagine someone who has always heard "you have incredible potential." This person acts with confidence and attracts opportunities. The difference? Just the belief that each one decided to carry. So, how to strengthen self-confidence? Start by training your mind to focus on your qualities. Grab a piece of paper now and write down 5 things you do well. It can be anything, from knowing how to listen to people to being easy to learn. We all have talents, but many only focus on what is missing. Another powerful exercise is the winner's pose. Proctor taught that even the way you sit and walk influences your emotional state. A raised chest, A firm look and a smile on your face can instantly change your vibe. And you know what else? You need to learn to surround yourself with the right people. Those around you influence your beliefs more than you realize. Living with people who complain about life all the time destroys your energy. Now, if you hang out with people who believe in growth, your own confidence level rises. Take this test: spend a week without complaining about anything and without listening to negativity. You will notice how much stronger your mind becomes. Because at the end of the day, the belief you have about yourself defines everything. If you believe you can, you are already halfway there. But what about when it comes to money? Most people have completely wrong beliefs about it. Let's talk about this now. Money is not just paper, a number on an account, or something difficult to get. Bob Proctor always taught that money is energy, and like any energy, it responds to your vibration. If you see money as something scarce, it will become scarce for you. Now, if you see money as something abundant, flowing easily, guess what? He begins to appear in your life in unexpected ways. The question is, what is your emotional relationship with money? Fear, guilt, or gratitude and trust? Most people grow up hearing that money is dirty, rich people are no good, only those who exploit others make money. These beliefs create a huge financial blockage. If deep down you believe that being rich is something negative, your mind will always find a way to keep money away. That's why some people seem to have everything they need to prosper, but they always end up returning to the same place. It's not bad luck, it's mental programming. And the good news? This can be changed. So, how to change this relationship with money? First, notice your words and thoughts about him. When you receive a payment, do you say thanks or complain that it's not enough? When you see someone successful, do you feel admiration or envy? Your subconscious records everything. If you want to attract prosperity, you need to start vibrating at its frequency. A simple exercise: every time you pick up a banknote, hold it up and say, "Money comes to me easily and happily." Does it seem like nonsense? Try it for a week and see how your feeling changes. Another essential point: value money, but don't treat it as something difficult to obtain. People who thrive understand that money is a means, not an end. Instead of focusing on the fear of losing, focus on creating new sources of income. Read books like Rich Dad, Poor Dad, and The Secrets of the Millionaire Mind. Learn to invest, even if it's little. The universe rewards those who know how to deal with what they already have. If you take good care of your money, he senses it and decides to stick around. And remember, the law of attraction responds to what you feel. If you want prosperity, feel prosperous now, even before you see big numbers in your account. Living in the energy of abundance opens doors you never imagined. But for this change to be truly profound, there is a fundamental step: reprogramming your mind for success. Your mind is like a computer. Everything you've experienced to date is stored as a program running in the background. And here's the problem: if this program is full of limiting beliefs, it will continue to generate the same results. Bob Proctor taught that, to change your life, you need to change this mental software. As reprogramming your mind with new information until it becomes automatic. It's not enough to want to change, you need to install a new belief system. A powerful technique for this is repetition. The subconscious learns through repetition, so if you want to believe that you are prosperous, you need to reinforce this idea every day. Write positive affirmations and read them out loud in the morning and before bed. Something like, "I am a magnet for abundance, incredible opportunities arise for me all the time." It may seem simple, but it works because the subconscious doesn't distinguish between reality and imagination. What you reinforce, he assumes as truth. Another essential tool is self-image. You will never get more than you believe you deserve. If your self-image is that of an average person, your reality will reflect that. Now, if you start to see yourself as someone who is confident, successful, and capable, your life starts to change. A practical exercise: every day, look in the mirror and say something positive to yourself. It may seem strange at first, but your subconscious needs to hear it from you. After all, if you don't believe in yourself, who will? And we can't forget the environment. Your mind is shaped by what you consume daily. Do you want to change your life? Swap soap operas and negative news for personal development books. Listen to podcasts about the law of attraction. Hang out with people who talk about growth, not problems. Your brain adapts to what's around it. The more you surround yourself with positive ideas, the faster your mind reprograms itself for success. Mental reprogramming doesn't happen overnight, but one thing is certain: the more you apply these techniques, the more your vibration rises. And when your vibration is aligned with your desires, materialization happens naturally. One of the most powerful tools to speed up this process is creative visualization. If you can't see your ideal future in your mind, how do you expect it to become real? Bob Proctor always said, if you can imagine it clearly, you can have it. Creative visualization is the most powerful technique for turning thoughts into reality. It's not just a mind game, it's the way your brain creates new connections and starts working to make your desires concrete. The secret? It's not enough to imagine, you need to feel as if you were already living it. Science has already proven that the brain does not differentiate between a real experience and an imagined one with intense emotion. This is why high-level athletes practice mentally before competing. If you want prosperity, there is no point in just dreaming about money. Imagine yourself holding banknotes, feeling the tranquility of having abundance, watching your bank account grow. If you want a new car, visualize yourself driving, feeling the steering wheel in your hands, listening to the sound of the engine. The more details, the more effective the visualization. But it's not enough to see it once and forget about it. Repetition is what reinforces belief in the subconscious. Set aside a few minutes in the morning and evening for this practice. Close your eyes, take a deep breath and enter the scene of your desire. Imagine everything clearly. What do you see, hear, and feel? Does your heart race with happiness? Do you feel grateful for already having that? That's what makes the difference. The universe doesn't just respond to images, it responds to the emotion you emanate. Another powerful tip is to create a dream board. Take images that represent your goals, your dream home, an abundant lifestyle, travel, perfect health, and place them where you can see them every day. This reinforces your connection to those desires and keeps your mind focused. Many people who practice this report that over time they begin to attract exactly the images they put in the frame. Coincidence? No. Just the law of attraction working. And to make visualization even more powerful, there is a secret ingredient: gratitude. When you combine visualization with gratitude, manifestation accelerates. And that's what we're going to talk about now. If there is a shortcut to accelerate the law of attraction, it is called gratitude. Bob Proctor always emphasized that when you are grateful, your vibration instantly rises. And what happens when your vibration goes up? The universe responds with more reasons for you to feel grateful. The problem is that many people only thank you after receiving something. But the real key is feeling gratitude even before manifestation. Being grateful for what hasn't happened yet is one of the biggest secrets to bringing this to you. Think about it. When you order something online, do you feel anxious or are you sure it will arrive? You don't need to see the package to believe it's on the way, right? With the law of attraction, it works the same way. If you feel gratitude now for the money you don't yet have, for the perfect health you are developing, for the incredible opportunities that are coming your way, you send a signal of certainty to the universe. And certainty is one of the most powerful energies to manifest. Want a simple way to practice? Start your day by writing down 3 things you are grateful for. But do it with real feeling. It could be something simple, like a happy moment from the day before, a hot coffee, or the roof over your head. Genuine gratitude transforms your mental state and puts you in a frequency of abundance. If you can, go further and say, I am grateful for the success that is coming. I am grateful for the incredible life I am building. When you truly feel this emotion, it is as if you are already living this reality. Another powerful technique is the gratitude journal. Every day write down at least 5 things you feel grateful for, including both things you already have and things you want to attract. This simple habit reprograms your mind to focus on what is positive, and the more you focus on the positive, the more the universe gives you experiences aligned with this vibration. Change begins within, and the reflection on the external world is inevitable. And the amazing thing is that when you feel grateful for something, you start to act as if you already have it. And this is one of the biggest secrets of rapid manifestation, acting as if it were already reality. Most people make a fatal mistake when using the law of attraction. They wait for something to happen and only then feel happy, confident, and prosperous. But Bob Proctor always taught that the opposite is the way. First, you need to feel and act as if you already have what you want. Only then does the universe respond and manifest this reality in your life. It sounds simple, but it requires a real leap of faith. If you want more money, start behaving like a prosperous person. This does not mean spending without control, but rather having an abundance mentality. Prosperous people don't complain about bills, they don't say that money is difficult, and they don't experience scarcity. They are grateful for what they have and make confident decisions. A practical tip: stop using expressions like "I can't afford that" and replace it with "How can I afford that?" It completely changes your vibration. The same goes for any area of life. Do you want an incredible loving relationship? So stop acting like someone who is desperate for love. Feel complete, happy with yourself, and live as if love was already there. Do you want a new job or a successful business? Start dressing, talking, and behaving like the person who has already achieved this. The energy you emit dictates what you attract. The universe does not respond to what you want, but to what you are. A very powerful technique is the day of the future. Take a day to live as if your dream life was already real. If you want prosperity, do something that makes you feel abundant, like having a coffee in a sophisticated place or donating a small amount to someone. If you want more health, move like someone full of vitality. The secret is to create the emotion within yourself. The more you do this, the more natural this new reality will become. But be careful, acting as if you already have something does not mean pretending or forcing it. It's about aligning your vibration with your desire and taking consistent action. And here comes a big challenge: preventing negative thoughts and self-sabotage from destroying this process. I know, sometimes life doesn't go the way we planned. Challenges happen, obstacles arise, and, often, it seems like everything is against us. However, Bob Proctor always warned about the true danger of self-sabotage. Sometimes, we ourselves are our own worst enemies, feeding negative thoughts, doubting our capabilities, and creating a reality of limitations. The problem is that these thoughts don't just stay in our heads. They have the power to manifest themselves in the real world. What you think, you create. The mind does not know how to distinguish between what is real and what is emotionally imagined. When you find yourself thinking "I can't do it, this is too hard for me," or "I'm not good enough," you are creating an energy field that will push opportunities away. The law of attraction is always responding to what you put out. And if you emit scarcity, fear, and doubt, what you will attract are more reasons to feel fear and scarcity. The key is to turn these thoughts into positive, self-confident affirmations. The most complicated thing, however, is not just negative thinking, but self-sabotage disguised as procrastination, perfectionism, or even not deserving. Many people want to change their lives, but don't act. They say they don't have time, that they are waiting for the right time, or that the moment has not yet arrived. This is a form of self-sabotage. The good news? You have the power to change these patterns. Every time a negative idea arises, immediately choose to replace it with a more positive one. Constant practice creates a new mental habit. A simple technique to combat self-sabotage is the pattern interruption technique. Whenever you realize you're sabotaging yourself with a negative thought, stop and say out loud, "That's not me." This simple act creates a disruption in your thought pattern, allowing you to replace the negative with something more constructive. Over time, these negative thoughts diminish, giving way to a successful mindset. However, the key here is to understand that these negative thoughts are not your truths. They are just echoes of past experiences or what society has imposed on you. And, as we will see, this is something that can be transformed with the right exercises to manifest your dreams. Now, we come to the practical part, where Bob Proctor offers us exercises that can turn our dreams into reality. One of the most powerful things he taught was to write down your goals clearly and in detail. This is fundamental. The mind needs a map to know what to look for. It's not enough to think, "I want to be rich." You need to write something like, "I want to increase my income by X dollars by the end of the year, with my X business, offering X product or service." Detail, clarity, and certainty in what you want are essential to align your energy with your goal. Another simple and effective exercise is the success mirror. Bob Proctor recommended that, when you wake up, you look in the mirror and repeat your success affirmations, as if you had already achieved your goals. By doing this, you are reinforcing your winner identity and reprogramming your mind. An example would be to say, "I am a magnet for prosperity. I am constantly attracting new opportunities to grow." This is a small gesture that can have a big impact on your daily vibe. You can also do the prosperity meditation exercise. Close your eyes, breathe deeply, and visualize yourself living the life of your dreams. Feel the emotions of having already achieved your goals. This activates your subconscious and prepares you to act in accordance with your new reality. Bob Proctor used to say that when you visualize, you are giving a direct command to the universe. And the more you practice, the more intense the connection becomes. Another vital exercise is aligned action. Many people wait for opportunities to appear without taking action. But, as Proctor taught, you need to take small steps towards your goals every day. It doesn't matter how small they are, as long as they are aligned with your desire. If you want to open a business, for example, start doing market research, study competitors, or even create a draft business plan. Action, combined with the right mindset, accelerates manifestation. Finally, an essential exercise is to keep the vibration high. This means being aware of your thoughts and emotions throughout the day. If you catch yourself thinking about something negative or limiting, immediately replace it with a positive thought. To achieve this, the daily practice of gratitude and visualization is essential, as we saw before. Remember, what you hold in your mind and in your heart manifests. Now that you know the secrets behind the law of attraction and how Bob Proctor transformed the lives of millions of people with his teachings, the question is, are you really going to act? Are you ready to change your beliefs, take control of your mind, and start attracting everything you want into your life? Don't wait any longer. The power is in your hands, but it will only be activated when you choose to believe that you deserve the life of your dreams. Now it's up to you. What will be the first step you will take to manifest your goals? Leave your comment below and share with us what action you will take today to start this transformation. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications so you don't miss any more videos on how to master the law of attraction and achieve everything you've ever wanted.